Another great news by Revolut. So Revolut is this new bank, this fintech bank that you can an account that you can have on your mobile. Hello and welcome. This is Burry live here with our weekly Catching Up, and we're giving you an update of the market, of the current financial world, in the stocks world, in the crypto world, and we will invest into our pie today again. Our pie is, I can prime you on that, is in profits, still in profits. We're making money with it. So let's dive in. A lot of things are going on. First of all, Michael Burry, I don't know if you know him. There is a movie about him. It's called The Big Short. And he was the guy who was able to outperform everyone, wasn't believing in him. And he said, I believe that in 2007, when the Lehman crisis was going on, he was the one that shorted. So he short sold everything before the crisis came up. Everyone said to him, "You're a crazy guy. You cannot do that." And then in the end, he was one of the few ones who was right and who made a lot of money. And this guy here is Michael Burry. His name is Michael Burry. The Big Short is a movie called after him, after his story. And he, in the previous months, he said all the crisis that we're facing currently is just the beginning. So we are just starting. And he said he was very skeptical about the economy, about the development. And he says that we are facing a debt crisis. So he has your graphics showing the current US consumer credits. So how much do the consumers in the US have in debt, have in credits? And this is raising drastically due to the helicopter money, and due to the possibilities that they have had during the last year or the last years. People are used to spend a lot of money, so they are in spending mode, and at the same time, their income didn't go up significantly, so they are keeping up to spend. Their income doesn't come in properly. We have inflation going on with 8 to 9% currently. So the money that they are getting, they cannot use it for the same value, or it doesn't have the same value anymore than before. So, and he sees a big debt crisis coming up, because if people don't stop spending, and they just take more and more money. So what he did was, I show you his. This was in March, I believe. So this is the portfolio of Michael Burry in as of, what was it? So I think it was released in March in this year, 2022. This was Michael Burry's portfolio. And now, just a few days ago, he released his current portfolio. Can you see that? This is only one company left. So he sold every stock, he sold every share. And the one left is the Geo Group. They are responsible to maintain prisons, for example. So they are working in prison. So it seems he's believing that this will go up. So crime will go up, maybe violence will go up due to the upcoming times. And we're facing in Germany, for example, we are facing huge raises in energy prices. So we are facing like from 400 to 700%. And the question is, how will be people able to afford it? Because imagine your energy cost was like 200 euro per month, and now this is 7 times more. So that means 4 1,400 euro, 1,400 euro just for energy. I don't know how people should earn that. Currently, we don't see governments having really good plans to work that out. But yeah, we will see. What else do we have on the table? We have Walmart with a big outlook. So they have beaten the earnings, so the profits have gone up. They were over delivering, so they were over expectations. Same goes for the revenue. Although the profit margin was going down, so the profits are still going up. So the sales have been growing more than 8%, and the profits tightened a little bit. So what does that tell us? That tells us that the retail food, grocery, so Walmart is a huge company in the US, and that due to the spending of the people, that these companies, they are still on. What's happening in the future if we are facing really a recession? We will see if this can keep going up. I believe that that at a certain point, when everything will crash, so when everyone will realize, I cannot spend any more money on luxury goods, on things that I don't need for my living. And I believe we will face this point where people start spending money only to the things that they need for living. This is food, this is drinks. So we should have an eye on the beverage industry, alcohol. So alcohol and the things that you need to survive. Those are the companies, the retail companies that we should focus on in the future. And maybe also companies like Michael Burry says, companies involved in preventing or dealing with crime and violence and those kind of things. So, I mean, it's an ethical thing, but you can also think about investing in weapons industry. So Smith & Wesson, for example, they have a good valuation. As said before, it's an ethical thing. It's nothing for me, so I don't invest in those kind of things. I don't support those companies. But it's if you like, you can have a look into that. It may offer you nice profits. All right, so that was basically from the stocks world. Let's move into the crypto space. By the way, if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below. I will be happy to answer them. So let us know if you have any uncertainty, any questions, if you don't know how you should manage your life anymore, for example, financially. We are really glad to help you out, to support you, and to give you some ideas of how you can manage your life and your financials. By the way, we also running currently our 5-day crypto challenge. We are today at the 2nd day, so you still can join the crypto challenge if you like. We will release 1 video per day, and then we are going online at 6 p.m. at 6 p.m. every day, where we are answering your questions. So this is the URL. You just go to www.catchingsecrets.com FIC 2020. So just take a note of this, catchingsecrets.com FIC/FIC 2020. There you will be able to register for the crypto challenge. You will learn everything that you need to get started in the crypto space, to get started investing in crypto. This is possible with a little amount of money. So that's the advantage of crypto. You can start with 20, 30, 50 euro, start investing, and then work up yourself. And we will tell you everything you need for that, really from the basics to making your first investment. Good. Let's move on to the crypto space. We have another stablecoin was struggling recently. Akala stablecoin. I personally have not dealt with that coin before. It seems that it's based on the what was it, Polkadot. It's based on the Polkadot cryptocurrency, and due to an exploit, so that means bug in the system, there were AUSD minted endlessly. So there are a lot of minted AUSD, which was driving the price lower and lower. So the supply of AUSD was going up by hackers. They just started to create new AUSD. That was possible because of an error in the system, and what we've seen was the price was going down, as I think it is stated in this article as well, was going down from $1. So this is a stablecoin pegged to $1. It was going from 1.03 to 0.009. So an interesting opportunity. So this is something that you can put in play money. For example, if you are putting in $100 when it's going down to 0.009, then you can make profit of, let's see, 100 divided to 0.009 times 1. So that would equal a profit of 11,000%. That means you're making, out of 100 euro, you're making 111,000 euro. So that would be the opportunity, but it could also be that if there is no solution, so they found a solution now, they have just burned 1.2 billion AUSD. So burning means they just removed it again. So everything that was created before by the hackers, and they were able to remove it again. And so they were driving down the supply. And if we're bringing down the supply and the demand remains the same, that means the price goes up again. And this is how they managed to stabilize the AUSD coin again. So I didn't join it. I didn't take this opportunity, but it's this is why we are watching the markets, to find those opportunities. Sometimes you are in the right place. That was for me in Terra, for example, Luna. I was catching a pretty low point there, and I made a lot of profits out of 100 euro. And I think it was 1,000. I made it 10 times more within just 2 days. So that was, sometimes you are on that. Another great news by Revolut. So Revolut is this new bank, this fintech bank that you can, an account that you can have on your mobile, and they get approved by the Cyprus authorities, the Cyprus financial authorities, and they are allowed now to offer crypto services throughout the whole Europe. So we will see very soon crypto services coming up in Revolut. You were able, up to now, you were able to buy some cryptos within the app, so within Revolut, but you didn't own the this crypto really. So if you wanted to buy Bitcoin, for example, it was just a contract that you were buying there within the app. Nothing real, but in the future we may see some services that are going into this. And the next thing, so Tornado Cash, very important, very crucial. Tornado Cash is an open source lending platform based on cryptocurrency, based on Ethereum, the Ethereum blockchain. And what was happening right now was that Tornado Cash is also a so-called mixer, and a mixer means that you are putting in some cryptocurrencies in this system. Then it mixes it up by anonymizing, making it anonymously, and then it puts it out again. What is the benefit out of that? So you can send in a transaction, and if the transaction goes out again, nobody knows where was it going, where was it coming in. So you can make a transaction anonymously. Could be used, for example, if you don't want to know someone that you made a transaction, that you have brought in a certain amount of crypto or money into your account, into your crypto account. Then you're just using a mixer. You are transferring some cryptos into this mixer, and then you're transferring it into your personal wallet, for example. And no one can get the relation between the initial point where you send it in and the wallet where it was landing then. This is due to the privacy. It's good for privacy because then you can make your transactions, your crypto transactions anonymously, which we want in the this is one of the main pillars of cryptocurrencies. They wanted to make investing, they wanted to make the management of your finances privately possible. And now the US is banning this platform. They say it's blacklisted. They arrested some of the developers working with that. They said its money was going to North Korea through this system, and it is used for fraud and whatever they tell us. Again, they are searching for excuses so that they can work against the privacy. And this is a real huge danger, because if they are removing privacy from crypto, then the crypto space is even worse than the current financial system, because every transaction is saved on the blockchain. And if you have a name to a wallet, you can just research. You see all the transactions from this name and the wallet, and then you just easily, with a push-up button, you can research someone's financial history. And this is what we don't want in what's against the basic pillars of the blockchain, the basic idea, and therefore this is a real danger, because this is the first time that government is banning a tool and not the user. I repeat it. This is the first time that a government is banning a tool and not the user. So they are banning the software instead of the users. The software is open source. It's freely available in the internet, and they are just saying, no, we don't want this software anymore here. We don't want you to get privacy, because this software is used for fraud. I don't understand this, because they should just work on preventing people being being scammed by educating people what we are doing here. So again, if you have any questions, if you're unsure about something, if you come across an offer, if you come across the next big opportunity to make whatever it is, become overnight millionaire, just approach us, ask us, write us a short message, write us a comment, write Burry or Joachim. Please give me some advice on what's about this project, and research it. Can I invest, and so on? And we will do our best to give you our opinion on that, which is absolutely no financial advice. It's just we are giving you our opportunities like a doctor. So if you're going to the doctor, you can have an opportunity of the doctor, and you can choose another doctor and another doctor, and then you have several opportunities, and you make out your own framing, your own opportunity, your viewing out of that. And this is the same here. We're giving you ideas. We are doing our best that we're researching everything for you. So that was the crypto update. And now let's move on to our pie. So today is investing time. This is our current pie. We have made 7.3% so far. Out of 5,000 euro, we made 5,084 since the beginning of the year. So still a little bit lower. I mean, it's not lower than inflation because the inflation is always calculated on the whole year. So we will see if we can keep up with inflation here, which is currently 8.5% for the whole year. But we are here in the 7th or 8th month with our PI, so we have 5 more months to maximize this and to outperform the inflation. Good. Today's investing time. So I've also opened up. If you have no clue what I'm talking about when I talk about a PI or when I'm opening up this document here, then please just go on our YouTube channel and open up the playlist "Invest Yourself to Freedom with a PI," and there you will find everything you need. We have set up a 5-day challenge with a bonus video. Additionally, you will be able to download this spreadsheet that you see in front of you right now, and you will be able to learn everything: how to set up the PI, how to invest into your PI, and to get up a system that just needs 15 minutes per week to manage your investments. So here is our chart. We are putting in here today's date. Switch back to the differently now. So yeah, this is our current PI. What do we need here? We need the current balance of the PI, which is 1,245.08. 1,405.08. This is what I'm entering here. It tells me profits. So that compared to our last investment, we are in profits, and that means we are investing today the lower amount. And by the way, during the next weeks, due to the raising investment, so due to our raising investment here, we have reached a point where it makes sense to raise our first investment. But this is something that we will do throughout the next weeks. So we have 56.25 again. No, we have 28. I've seen. Why is it 28? Look here, we have also some cash available, 0.03. So this will be also invested automatically. So I'm putting in here this amount. We didn't pay an extra amount into the account. Cash reserve, this is something we have to look up here. Our cash reserve is 3837.90 currently, but we need the cash reserve after investing. So now it's time to invest. Invest 56.25. Always remember to use a dot here. So is the run 56.25, and you put in 25, and then PI's free cash will be invested as well automatically. Another important issue here is that our thing is to choose self-balancing here, because then you will sell everything where you make profits, and you will buy everything where you are in the negatives for now. So this is self-balancing your portfolio. And as you can see, Alpha Protect will be purchased most because it seems that this was going down the most of all. So I'm confirming the buy. It's investing going up. And I assume that we will not be able to, that it will not finish today, as we have some stocks that are listed on exchanges that aren't open right now. Good. And now I'm investigating these free funds here. Again, that's 378,165. Switch back here. 378,165. Is that right? 378,165. Exactly. Other shares, well, if should we have some shares here in the portfolio, then we would enter here the value of these. And that's it for now. That's it for this week. just go back, block for pending orders. As you can see here, this investing will not be completed today. It will be completed automatically next week. So yeah, that's it for this week. This was our Pi investigation, our Pi investment. And I wish you an awesome week. As mentioned before, if you have any questions, if you want to know something, if you have something to look up for us, if you want to do some research of something, of a crypto, of a stock, just drop us a comment and we will be happy to assist you. Having said this, I wish you an awesome week, amazing profits, and always be aware of the current situations. We will give you an update next week again. Until then, catching. See you. Bye-bye.
Please be aware, we are no financial advisors. We do not provide any advice. We only share our experience and our results are not typical. If we mention any stocks, funds and other type of investments, it is for educational and illustrational purposes only. Most people are unable to achieve similar results to ours. If you want to achieve similar results, you have to commit yourself to systemize, to learn and to stick to the rules.